So how you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it nice to have all this time, or are you kind of anxious and just want to get it started?
I'm happy to have the time, honestly. Like, once you get going, hopefully it's going to last a long time. So,
Yeah.
but no, it's good to have these 3 or 4 days and then get back at it. I know the players were happy to have the day off yesterday, and they looked fresh out there on the ice today, so they had fun.
Any particular focus today?
No, just going through our system stuff, and neutral zone forecheck or D zone coverage. So we'll go through all the stuff in the next practice after that, and then back to games and no more practices. So just touching a few things, nothing.
Yeah. The Devils, when you talked about it the other night, a lot of the players have said it, the first thing everybody brings up is speed.
Mm-hmm.
To you, is that speed more about the personnel, they have strong skaters, or is it more about the system that they play? And
I think it's probably a combination of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do. I mean, they got the quick team, they skate well, and they're really quick through the neutral zone. But yeah, I think it's the system they play plus a combination of their talent. Yeah, that's how they play.
Is there a key to defending that or slowing that down?
Playing their zone more.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you got to do things right. I mean, obviously, and I said it a lot, you got to manage the puck. Any team that turns pucks over in the offensive blue line, it's going to be trouble going the other way. They may be a little bit better at it because they're really quick and talented, So, again, you manage the puck well, you play in their zone against their defense, you got a better chance to win. And I'm sure they're saying the same thing about our group. You got to manage the puck well and do the right things with the puck, and don't turn it over in the offensive blue lines as much.
I know you talk about this a lot. You're more worried about playing your game than adjusting to them. I mean, does it feel like they're going to have their hands full too because of the?
Well, I sure hope so. I mean, again, I look at the two teams and they're very comparable. It's not a physical grinding game either way. I mean, sure they got the fourth lines that do bumping and banging, but there's a lot of skill and there's a lot of talent both sides. So, who executes the best, who defends the best and not manage the puck the best, probably going to win. But it should be a real good series.
Do you feel like because of that there might be a lot of open ice in this series?
Well, when you think that, then there's no open ice. So it's going to be interesting to see how the games go.
Yeah.
Like the 4 games we played against them, they were pretty good hockey games. There was some open ice at times, but then at other times there was no open ice. I think the last game we played them, they took it to us in the first period, and after that I thought, everything shut down a little bit, and it was pretty quiet in the second and third. So.
Do you like the idea that you'll probably have a lot of fans in their building?
I don't know. I'm sure they got a lot of fans there too. But no, it's close. It's going to be probably both ways like that. And fans are important for us, and we love our fans. But when you go on the road, and actually we had it all season long, to be honest with you. I was shocked. I didn't notice it last year, to be honest with you. But this year I really noticed there are fans everywhere. In all different cities, there's a lot of fans. So no, it definitely helps you.
Patrick King was talking about how rivalries can really get stoked up from a playoff series, and you see like this could get this rivalry going.
Well, when there's good teams in the area, like I said, it hasn't happened in a while, but there's 2 real good hockey teams playing each other, and the Islanders are a pretty good hockey team too, so it's definitely going to bring the rivalry back up. I mean, there's always been a rivalry before that, but when you play a team in the playoffs, it's definitely going to help, no doubt.
What would you say is the number one thing that you're stressing to the group about playing?
Our group against Jersey?
Yeah, what are you harping on?
Well,
Series?
you know what? As coaches, we sit back there and we say, Jersey does this, they do this real well. But I'm a guy that want to make sure our team's doing the right thing. We got to play our game. We got to manage pucks a little better at times. We got to do stuff a little better at times. But overall, I want us to play the way we play. And when we play our game, we're a pretty good hockey team, and consistency for 60 minutes. So I'm not going to change things and say we got to do this against Jersey. We got to sit back and we got to do this better. And that's not going to help. If I get my guys thinking over there too much, we're going to be standing there watching them, and you can't play like that.
What sort of challenge does Jack Hughes present?
He's one of the best young players in the NHL. I mean, he's had a breakout season. You watch him play every night. He's a talented kid. He makes great plays. He's fast. He does it all. So he's a young star.
When you get Patrick Kane at the deadline, and you know what he's done in the past and stuff, what have you seen from him over these last regular season games?
Well, no, he's as you know, he's had some maintenance days off and stuff like that. But I like the makeup for our team. I like where he's at right now. He's healthy. We're 100% healthy right now today, and good thing. So we didn't get Patrick Kane for the last 10 games of the regular season. And he's been fine, he's been good, you know, I like him. He's gonna do a lot for our group, and so we feel good about the additions we made to our group. The 4 guys we brought in is huge for us. I'm talking at the trade
Yeah, yeah.
deadline. And it's huge for our group. We make a lot more depth, and so let the playoffs begin and see where it goes.
What do you, I mean, you got a couple days, I mean, do you map it out, like, you know, we're gonna take X number of days off, and we have to accomplish this, and this,
Yeah,
and this?
yeah, we sure did. Tomorrow's the day off,
Oh, perfect.
off ice workout, so.